It is Friday, December 8th. I'm Traveling Ken, and it is episode 16. So originally, I wanted to name this video How to Pack Light. But since this isn't going to be too much of a instructional video, it's more of a this is what I carry in my backpack. It's basically just what I lived with for 14 and a half months while traveling around Asia. You pack everything that you think you're going to need and then dump it out and remove half. This was advice that I read before I started traveling, and it could not be more true. I did kind of follow that thought process. I did not take very much as I originally wanted to take, but I still think that at the end, when I looked at what I started with, and after 14 and a half months, what I ended up with, I shaved off some weight out of my backpack. And now, after that experience, I look back on what I ended up with, and I kind of went through all the things that I had and realized that this is exactly what I needed. So I'm going to share that with you now. The case for the laptop, which I no longer have, the laptop, mouse, power brick, phone adapter, phone cord, and the phone itself, which I'm currently using to record this. One of the unnecessary things that I had with me was a game controller, USB, passport, wallet, and money. Money from different countries. External hard drive, universal battery charger, battery for camera that I was using, camera itself, tripod for the camera, selfie stick. I also had earbuds, fisheye lens, jump drives, and memory card. It's also a power converter for whatever country you might find yourself in, a USB charger, deodorant, vitamin, first aid kit, which was basically Neosporin, cleansing wipes, and Band-Aids. If you do Airbnb, a lot of people will put in hotel-style soaps. Occasionally take those with me. Tiger Balm, something I picked up in Japan, kind of like Maalox or Pepto. Sunscreen, mosquito repellent, aspirin, allergy pills, and a toothbrush. Now, some of the random stuff that I kept with me was a notebook, which basically I used to practice my hiragana, katakana, kanji. Crazy glue, nail clipper, which actually should have been in hygiene. Electrical tape, one of your cords begins to tear up. Food Traveler's Handbook, Japanese phrasebook and dictionary. Some countries require you to have a profile picture. Pen, when you're going through immigration, all the pens are taken or they're out of ink, so it's always good to make sure you have one of your own. A miniature screwdriver. And in addition to all that stuff, I also had my clothes, obviously, which went in here along with a towel. And a lot of people don't travel with like a bath towel. That's fine if you're staying in nice hotels, but if you're going to be roughing it in Airbnbs, hostels, capsule inns, you're going to want to take a towel. I also had, if I'm not mistaken, 2 pairs of jeans, 1 pair of shorts. I picked up another pair in Vietnam. I had 1 pair of decent, nice pants, 1 button-down shirt, about 3 or 4 t-shirts, maybe 1 hoodie, 1 zip-up sweater, a scarf, but I picked that up when I was in Korea during winter, and 7 pairs of underwear, I think, 7 pairs of socks, which I definitely went through socks pretty quick. So what I was carrying everything in, almost everything, was this 58-liter Exos Osprey backpack. That's not an endorsement, paid endorsement. It's just that I got a lot of recommendations to use Osprey, and it did not let me down. And a lot of other travelers that I met also swore by Osprey. It is good. It honestly barely looks like it got anywhere, which is kind of shocking considering how many countries it went through. At one point, when I took a bus from Nha Trang, Vietnam down to Ho Chi Minh City, or Saigon, the bus's compartments weren't very well insulated or sealed, and it was pouring rain, and it got soaked. Almost everything inside of it was completely soaked. Luckily, it was only clothes. I keep all my important stuff like documents, electronics, laptop, passport, everything in my laptop case, which, as far as flights went, I always kept it as a carry-on and just checked my backpack. If you're carrying a lot with you and an airline loses your luggage, which does happen, then you're losing a lot more than if you had packed light. It's also easier to carry the vital, expensive, important stuff in your carry-on than to overpack and have to put some of the important stuff in your backpack, which you have to check. Honestly, it really is just a better idea no matter what to pack light, especially if you plan on shopping. You'll be returning and you're going to be carrying even more weight with you. And of course, the last thing you want is to be worn out while you're traveling, whether it's a long-term travel or vacation. You don't want that heavy luggage dragging you down. It's just not fun. So that's it for this episode. If you want to leave a comment down below, let me know what you travel with, what you think is the most important. If you've ever gone traveling and realized you're carrying too much, what did you get rid of? And if you liked this video, give it a like, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it. And I guess happy Friday and safe travels.